It's about Floyd Shivambu, Minister Floyd Shivambu, and obviously the MK part, right? Now, we all know that Mr. Floyd Shivambu was what? Suspended, what? Oh, redeployed to Parliament, and we obviously know their reasoning of why they suspended him, not suspended, redeployed him to Parliament. And the redeployment came after the Bushiri thing, the Pastor Bushiri thing, and all of that. That's what they are saying. Now, I want us to listen to my guy here. He is going to speak very bold statements and sentences, which I will tell you guys why I think if it happens that Mr. Shivambu, if it happens, and I'm not saying it will happen, and I'm not saying whatever, but if it happens, I will tell you why I would be happy. If it happens that he goes back, you know where, right? I would be very happy, and I will tell you. Let's take a listen to what he says. First of all, I like the content of this channel. So the channel is called, before we go on, just to be safe, okay? My guy, please don't beat me here, right? The channel is called Daily Updates, okay? I'm showing you so that you can, and I will put it also in the description, and I will tag the channel also if you want to go and watch.
The one of Floyd Shivambu.
Come on.
And there's been so many videos about him since he was positioned there in Parliament. But I'm here to say that Floyd Shivambu is...
Yazi bafethu, King said so. He will always say that you must never take politics and put it in your heart. You will get hurt, right? And I'm saying that because of that picture. Look at that picture, my guy. Huh? EFF and Tutuzil. Yeah, these guys. Like, politics, guys, it's just a game, ladies and gentlemen. I know it involves people's lives, whatever, but it's just a game, okay? These people behind the scenes, I can tell you, you might think, you might find out that they are the best of friends, Anyway.
He's preparing his exit from the Umkhonto Wesizwe party. It's not a matter of after how long, it's a matter of what is the right timing for him, because I'm going to go through some of the messages that he posted on X with you, just to really illustrate to you that the man is about to drop a bombshell, and probably not a bombshell because already the EFF camp is celebrating on the news of Floyd Shivambu being charged. There is an alleged charge sheet that is wrote by the members of the EFF, and those who are clearly closer to the MK camp, especially to Duzile Zuma, they're really saying that Floyd was charged, and it is not even the Malawi, the Bushiri trip. It is internal issues. So they're basically saying that we are charging you for other issues and are not mentioning the issue of Bushiri, which now tells you that if that letter, if that document has any validity to it, then it means there is a problem there by the MK party. They wanted to take him out but did not know. Basically, what the EFF people are saying is that Floyd has been suspended / expelled. And they are bringing that charge sheet forward. If there's any authenticity to that document, one would think it was drafted by Dalimpov as part of the MK party, and it would be really shocking to see Floyd living like that. But let me not go on and on. I just want you to look at this video without audio, and I'm going to really discuss why I'm really running with this thing of thinking that the EFF knows a lot of what is going on there by the MK party. between the MK party and the Economic Freedom Fighters, there are three people whom I think have close relations. That is Julius Malema, Duduzile Zuma, and Sito from the Economic Freedom Fighters. You see, these three people, they are very close. And if at one point you want something to be leaked, and it comes from these three people, just know that that thing is real. As Sito has also confirmed, which she is one of the people who's very close to Duduzile Zuma, and she confirmed that the letter actually 1-2, and she confirmed that that document is actually authentic. So you really need to look at the fact that why would Duduzile be very close to these people? I know there is a moment when we belong to different political parties, but also when they go out of parliament, they would say we are not enemies. But let's go back. Last year, Julius is one of those people who has been saying some stuff about Jacob Zuma, some stuff that I would really be mad if I was the daughter or the son of Jacob Zuma listening to Julius saying what he says.
Mara ke di stupid combined ka moka o fela. Ba tswana le ntata a bona same. Aba re ba bua o twin next ka go parlamente. Ba tswere di nomoro for nothing.
But despite that, Julius and Duduzile seem to be very closer. Now, the ears of EFF in the MK party can really be associated to Duduzile. But let us step into the messages of Floyd, which really is telling us that the man is preparing for an exit. So this week we got results for by-elections, Ward 18, Vuzubuhle Thokozani, Tembisile Hani in Mpumalanga. The results which says that the ANC got 73% from 65, so they improved. And the MK party got 15%. The EFF dropped from 17%, now they got 9%. And you got Ingubo from 7% to 1%, Labour got 1%. And you look at this, you realize that MK party is one of those parties that should really do well in Mpumalanga, and they have dropped. Chaos there, the fight between Busisiwe Mkhwebane and Mary Party is costing the Umkhonto Wesizo party. Now listen to what Floyd said. That is one of the messages that really tells you that the guy does not have any power anymore, because he said that tough luck MK ground forces and candidates. We humbly caution that the focus on internal dynamics in the province will cost the movement. Despite the difficulties, MK continues to dwarf opponents of progressive black unity. No retreat, no surrender. This is a man at one point, he was the SG, and you could really relate to him as the engine, that powerful man in that party. But now it's all about, we humbly caution that the focus on internal dynamics in the province will cause the movement. And the responses to what Floyd says, a lot of people are really saying to him, my man, just let go. You no longer have control on MK party as a party. You are just a regular person, so there's no need for you to really try and speak like you are doing. So yes, we've seen that, but just an hour ago, Floyd went on to X also to really pass a rather confusing message to others, but to some of us, we translate this message as saying, I'm ready to open another chapter in my political. I am not going to surrender, and I am not going to retreat in the MK party. So he said, Amilcar Cabral is always and will be our inspiration because he conceptualized clear revolutionary theories and acted on them decisively. About the revolution, he says, we must walk rapidly but not run. We must not be opportunists, nor allow our enthusiasm to make us the vision of concrete reality. Okay, he was really quoting Amilcar Cabral, but his words are at the bottom where he says, those who know us know that we will never surrender. No retreat. The clarion call has always been Maibuye Africa. Let me tell you, you don't need to go to school to understand that this guy is preparing. And I think Floyd has no other movement to run to. But the only thing that is left is something which I am going to talk about in a few moments. I just want to end this one by saying that, well, you know what, we can hear what he's saying, and we can interpret the message as him saying, they think they beat me. They think they've beaten me, they've destroyed me, but I will never surrender in my fight for revolution of Africans. I am going to continue with that. He's putting out the slogans there, but the real message is that I am not dead. I am still going to really pursue that fight that I've been fighting. I mean, there was a response from Julius to one of the members, which was about Julius saying that I've asked the CCT and they are saying they will not accept Floyd back. So Floyd, part of it is saying, I am ready to move forward. I will not surrender, I will not retreat. Meaning EFF is not a choice that he's going to go to. But then if he's not going to the Economic Freedom Fighters, if ANC is not on the list and MK is that party that really fooled him, what's next for Floyd Shivambu? Well, my belief...
Listen, first of all, I'm going to say it right here, right now. And I'm very sorry for saying this, right? If Floyd Shivambu goes back to EFF, I'm going to celebrate. And the reason why I'm going to celebrate is as a result of I'm going to make a very nice 1-minute video short. And I'm going to say, I told you so. And I'm going to say, I told you so, because when this thing was happening, listen, we don't see things the same way, guys, okay? And it will never happen, right? It's possible that maybe the way you see things, it might be a coincidence with other persons, the way they say it, but we don't see things the same, right? Now, if Floyd Shivambu, if it happens that it goes back to the EFF, I would say to you guys that I told you so. And I will say that I told you so because when I made a video about Floyd Shivambu when he left the EFF, I said to you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to repeat this. I said to you, just look at the way Floyd Shivambu, the speech that he made, and also just look at how Mr. Malema responded, okay? Especially the sentence where it says, if Mr. Floyd Shivambu decides to come back, he will be accepted. Considering that in the EFF, they don't allow people to go to other parties and come back. But Mr. Malema had to make that opening for him. Now, if he comes back, I'm gonna brag, I'm gonna be flesh, I'm gonna be what? Flexy. And I'm gonna tell you that I told you so. And I told you so because of the way he left. Not the incidents, no. When he was announcing there, I did not renew my membership in the EFF in the ward. Mr. Shivambu never said that. Let me say, guys, okay, I will put it this way. He said that I didn't renew my membership in the what, right? And in the same sentence, Mr. Shivambu says, I will always, obviously, you know, we are friends, we are brothers, blah, blah, blah. And then there was a time where he actually said that, you know, the aim here, it's the caucus, or the aim here is the revolutionary. Listen, guys, let me not talk too much, but I can assure you, if it happens that it comes back to the EFF, I'll be laughing my lungs out and telling you guys, I told you so. Could it be that they did all these things? I'm not saying that's true. This is just me and my opinion. Do you think, or could it be that this whole thing, they did it so that they can help the MK party, one? Number two, perhaps they do it in a dramatic way so that it gives them publicity. Hey, you guys don't know. Do you know that every publicity, it doesn't matter bad or good, it's good publicity? According to the marketing studies, when you study marketing, they tell you no marketing is bad. Even if you can come up in a one, it's a publicity. You remember the story of Mr. Who is that pastor? Pastor Mboro. There was a lady who made a video who is a marketing sort of like expert, I think. She talked about Mr. Mboro. She said that actually what is happening to Mr. Mboro, it's a good marketing strategy in terms of the brand of Mr. Mboro. Are you aware that Mr. Mboro can start a channel or a podcast right now? It will be full. That means people will follow it. People will go with it, and it will get because the brand, because he's already out there. When you say Mboro, no one doesn't know Mboro. Anyway, I'm just saying, guys, be careful. This is politics. Be careful. All right? Don't look at it, because be careful, because I can tell you. Do you remember the thing of Trump? This thing of Trump that is happening with Mr. Musk. I wouldn't be surprised if they come back together. I wouldn't be surprised. People, they come together, it's sweetie, nice, yeah, whatever. The next thing, boom, after Mr. Ramaphosa comes to America, and then after Mr. Ramaphosa left, and then Mr. Elon Musk all of a sudden is changing, now he's becoming something else. Mr. Trump now is taking his things out. What is happening? Where is he taking it? If he's taking it out from America, where is he taking it? You all know where is he taking it. It's politics, it's play. That is why even in the movies, sometimes you will see them playing movies that will reflect the politics, movies that will tell you what's going to happen. Do you know that movie? There is a movie that actually, I don't know whether it's out, whether it's in the cinema, whatever. It's a movie about the G20. Hey, you guys, you have to open your eyes here. Don't just watch things and because you love your party, because you don't want things to happen in your way. It's politics. When they are discussing behind the scenes, you are not in their minds. It's all about strategy. It's all about playing the chess. How are we going to play it? How are we going to play this? Hey, you guys.
And it's something that I really encourage, because it is...
Because on the other video, I'm very, very sorry about cutting that. On the other video, I did say that it doesn't make any sense in my mind. Why would a person be part of creating, establishing a constitution of a party, a clause? They put a clauses in the party, laws in the party, rules in the party. Take a document, be the one who talks about the document, explaining it to people, and then all of a sudden you are the same person that actually oversteps the rules of that co-constitution of that party. You go to Mr. Pushiri as if like you didn't know that it was wrong. Alright guys, come on, ladies and gentlemen, come on. Really?
The only way out for Floyd is that there is a lot of team on the ground. Why not open your own political party? I know people are going to come up with this defense of saying there are many political parties, and we need to really tone down on opening parties.
Hey.
But we have to look at it in another way. The Constitution allows it. And also, you can't really hold on to parties like UDM. You can't really hold on to parties like ACDP and all those parties. They haven't shown any desire to change or to even compete with the best of the best. But if Floyd goes and recruits Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, goes and speaks to, maybe if he's willing to join, Vuyo Zungula, goes to recruit other good leaders and sit down with them and say, let us look into this, but wait a minute, maybe let us open it next year, then next year or at the end of the year, and then go and challenge for the 2026 elections. If they do that and put pride aside and maybe reflect do introspections on the kind of leaders like Floyd he is. If there are parts where he can improve, go and improve on that. Take the 6 months that you have now, work on the ideas, and after doing that, go and become a challenger. We understand Julius wants to be a president, and Floyd, he was the deputy, but it shows that he also wants to lead. This is an opportunity for him to then raise his hand and say, I am ready to change the masses. And just maybe his political career will be saved. Because from here, if he believes he's going to join any other political party, he's going to be reduced to nothing. He's just going to be reduced to a very intelligent man without a vision, and it's going to be unfortunate for him. But I think as he prepares to leave, one thing he must never regret is really drafting that because had he not drafted that, we were going to laugh all the way, each and every day. The party was going to be a laughing stock. But he must really...
Aha! Did you hear that? Right? Okay, I will use my own way. We are thankful that he drafted that constitution. Okay, you will say to me, yeah, but he was not the only one. But we all know, you know what we mean, right? Now, guys, I don't want to lie to you. There's nothing wrong. I don't see anything wrong. If you are a new party and you know that there are people outside there that you need that can help you to build the party in terms of technical politics. You remember what Mr. Zuma said. This guy is a technical or scientific politician. Right? Now, that is why I'm saying chances are the guy was called there just to come and put the structures and put everything and put the constitution. It is possible also that the ground forces, they call them ground forces, right? The people who are in the they didn't know. That is why there was this hate. It is because they didn't know, why is this guy here? Why is he in these positions now? Blah, 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 and all of that. Now, I also believe that the reason why things happened with Floyd Shivambu, remember that he came in as a what? I don't know, he came in as one proposition there to doing the thing, and then he ended up being in the other proposition. I can tell you that it's possible that there are things that Floyd Shivambu at the time was not able to do without having the other position. So they had to make sure that maybe there is a gap there, and then Mr. Floyd takes both of them, both proposition at the time, and do what it's needed to do, because perhaps he was the only one who can understand that part. Come on, guys. Guys, I'm not an analyst, but listen, it doesn't take you to be just think. I'm not saying Floyd Shivambu is going back to the AFF. I'm not saying Floyd Shivambu is leaving the MK. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, if it happens, then it will prove my point that it was all just to help the MK. Look at how things happen. Look at when Floyd Shivambu actually, if it happens that he leaves, at what time does he leave? Which moment does he leave? Guys, come on.
Be proud and raise his head high and say, I've done things that many cannot do. I am good. I just need to reflect and work on my leadership skill and really try and find people who can complement me so that we can run a party without acting like two bulls in one crown. That is the only way out for Floyd. And as I did a video about Floyd will resign, today the video is about the fact that Floyd is preparing to drop that bombshell, which EFF and MK will not be really hit by it because they are already at the top of the issue. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning into the channel, and until next time.
Listen, my guy, great content. I appreciate this content. You know, guys, I love content that has people speaking. You know, I know that some of you guys, you like content that is just playing. You want to see parliamentarians shouting, doing all of that. You don't want to hear other people's views, you know. And I remember in my channel there was a guy who wrote in the comments, yeah, you must stop, you must stop this thing of stopping videos. You know, when I'm reacting, just like now, I'm reacting to a video, I'm playing a video, I have to talk and say my piece, okay? Then he was like, yeah, no, you're not supposed to stop. Guys, we cannot be like raw robots now. We cannot be like sitting here and always wanting to just watch the same thing, all right? Come on, guys, all right? And if you don't have anything to say, it's fine. It's not like you are forced to say anything. But it's important for you to do what? To comment. Just to put your mind out there. Just like I'm going to ask you right now to do the same thing. Just comment and tell me, what do you think about what the guy has said? What do you think about the Floyd Shivambu situation? What do you think about what I have already said? Just comment. I want to hear you guys. What do you say? I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you are thinking. I want to hear what is your play. Where is your mind in this whole thing of Floyd Shivambu? According to me, right now is where I am. I don't think at the moment Mr. Floyd will leave the MK party. I think he will be in parliament just for few rounds and just cause some drama and blah blah blah. And then, you know, maybe if that's possible that he's leaving, then he will leave. Question again, where might he go? Where would he go? To be honest with you, starting a new party, nah, I don't think that's a good way. I don't think that's a smart move, you know. I don't think they should go there. He should go there. He can join another party or go back to the EFF. I don't know if the supporters of the EFF, they must understand one thing. If Floyd Shivambu decide to go back and he speaks to Mr. Malema, trust me, you can shout and do whatever. Mr. Malema will accept him, just like he promised. All right? He will accept him. You guys who know politics, they will accept him and they will make a very big press conference and explain why they accepted him. And first reason they will say, yeah, we did promise that if this guy comes back, there is still a seat for him. All right? And you won't do anything about it. They told you, they did say that if he comes back, they will accept him. And don't worry about these things they say in public, blah, blah, blah. Those things, guys, is just for publicity, whatever. Okay? You must understand that. Okay? Anyway, I appreciate this content. And I thank you guys that you are going to comment, and you can go and subscribe to this channel. It's called Daily Updates, ZA on YouTube. And also I will try and put the link in the description, and I will tag him. Now the tagging of the channel, I'm not saying they must respond, I'm just saying you can check the video on their channel and you can go and look for their content. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. You have a fantastic day. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate that. And guess what, we are done. I'm out.